You just got my attention with the tip of your tongue. Yachty dress smelling fresh, showing your thong. Got me ready to shake before the end of the song. To convince you my back is strong, dong is long. Let's skip the small talk, love, I'm too buzzed for that. Stay loyal and I'll spoil your ass like a brat. Gifts like Pomeranians and Siamese cats. To see me one time, you seeing straps and bats. Hopefully we don't have to worry about all that. Let's hit the bar, star, have some drinks and chat. Thinking to myself, damn, that ass is fat. Visualizing in my mind what I'ma do to that. Real niggas never tell, so I can't talk. Hypnotized by them thighs and the way she walk. Green eyes, smooth skin in a lace bikini. Granting wishes like a genie, sipping apple martini. Goofy grin on her face ever since she seen me. Looking thugged out, wearing yachty jeans and a beanie. Recognize I got dick, I'm not packing a weenie. Sexy look from every chick in the club that's seen me. I make you wiggle, 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 wiggle. 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 She had eyes that hypnotize, thighs that make you realize you're wasting your time hanging with the guys. I love to see you exercise, but my heart was burglarized in exchange for first prize. Nights in the high rise, in beds that was king size. Gazing in them naked eyes made my nature rise. Never want a womanize, but my thoughts are vaporized. Traumatized, felt like my game was paralyzed. Jeopardized the sunrise, trying to fraternize. Dramatized as I visualized that ass in them Levi's. And streetwise, I was chastised and criticized by those that despised our enterprise. Trying to fill your head with lies, just the devil in disguise. Once you recognize you broke your back, to apologize. So words to the wise, touch my girl and get victimized. Hospitalized, utilized at your demise. She always kept the spotlight, shined in the street like perfect height with the Colgate smile, teeth were pearly white. Eyesight ignite flames similar to a firefight. Her touch inject venom to your skin like a snake bite. And yachty jeans, her skin tightly wrapped around the canvas bright. Her sexual appetite kept me high as a kite, despite the fist fights on late nights, both black and white, and go home to make love all night. I make you wiggle, 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 wiggle. 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 I make you wiggle, 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 wiggle.
DIZAZTA, we're gonna put it down, it's gonna be the business. Just wait, watch out, see, it's all that.
All right, Tiffany.
I'm Tiffany. Hey, what can I say? I echo everything she just said. We're gonna put it down, we're gonna represent him real well.
All the people that sleep right now is gonna wake up.
That's right.
Yeah. All that. Evacuation.
I know he got like
All right, good to do you. All right.
he got that big.
We got FBI.
All right,
Don't say
for DIZAZTA.